as 2006 begins. One of the most surprising geopolitical topics drawing attention is Greenland. U.S. President Donald Trump has once again publicly stated his interest in the island, saying the United States should take control of it because of its strategic location and natural resources. Greenland is a vast Arctic territory that is part of the Kingdom of Denmark, but operates as a self-governing region. It has its own parliament and local government, while Denmark handles defense and foreign affairs. Despite having a small population, Greenland occupies a critical position in the North Atlantic and Arctic regions. The renewed focus on Greenland comes as officials from Denmark, Greenland, and the United States recently met in Washington. More meetings are scheduled for next week, signaling that serious diplomatic discussions are taking place. According to reports, the White House is exploring several possible options for increasing U.S. influence over the island. The interest is largely driven by Greenland's strategic importance. The island sits between North America and Europe, and is located near key Arctic shipping routes. As climate change opens up new sea lanes in the Arctic, Greenland's location is becoming even more important for global trade and security. Greenland is also believed to hold significant mineral resources, including rare earth elements, which are critical for advanced technology such as electric vehicles, renewable energy systems, and military equipment. These minerals are increasingly important as countries seek to reduce dependence on a small number of global suppliers. For the United States, securing access to these resources could have long-term economic and security benefits. At the same time, Denmark and Greenland have both emphasized that Greenland is not for sale. Greenland's government has repeatedly said that the future of the island must be decided by its people. Many residents support greater autonomy and economic development, but they do not want their territory to be taken over by another country. The situation highlights a larger shift in global politics. The Arctic region is becoming more important as ice melts and access improves. Countries such as the United States, China, Russia, and European nations are all paying closer attention to the area. This has increased competition for influence, resources, and security positioning. From a financial perspective, Greenland's resources could play a major role in future supply chains. Rare earth elements and critical minerals are already in high demand worldwide. Control over these materials can affect prices, manufacturing, and even national security. However, any major change in Greenland's status would involve complex legal and diplomatic issues. Greenland is part of Denmark, a member of NATO and a close USS ally. Any action regarding Greenland would need to consider international law, alliances, and the rights of Greenland's population. That makes the situation far more complicated than a simple real estate or business deal. Market analysts are also paying attention. If tensions rise or negotiations lead to major changes, it could influence investor confidence in the Arctic region, energy exploration, and mining projects. Companies involved in shipping, logistics, and natural resources are especially sensitive to geopolitical developments in the area. So far, there is no clear indication of what outcome these discussions will lead to. The upcoming meetings between U.S., Danish, and Greenlandic officials will be closely watched by governments, investors, and international organizations. What is clear is that Greenland has become a focal point of global interest. As the world looks for new trade routes, energy sources, and critical materials, the Arctic is no longer a remote or overlooked region. Greenland's future will likely play an important role in shaping how that region develops over the coming decades. For now, diplomatic talks continue, and all sides are emphasizing dialogue. How these discussions evolve may have lasting implications not just for Greenland and Denmark, but for global economics, security, and international relations.